up from thence unto Bethel, and he was going up by the way. There came forth little children out the city, and mocked him. And they said unto him, Go up thou, bald head, go up thou, bald head. And he turned back, and looked upon them, and cursed them in the name of the Lord. And then came forth 2 she-bears out the wood, and tare 42 children of them. And he went from thence to Mount Carmel, and he thence returned to Samaria.
The following is a PSA from the Putting Bugs in Your Head department. The government and large shady enterprises are listening to your private thoughts. Bluetooth devices give off toxic radiation, liquefying thoughts and transmitting them back to the government servers. There's no way to block the government server once a mind link is created. However, the mind link is only created at the time of ear insertion. To trick the nanomachines with the EarPod device, use a bug implanted inside the ears. Spiders are ideal due to their many eyes for sight. Insert the insect into the ear canal and then add the Bluetooth device. The AirPods will now mind link with the bug's brain instead of your own. Stay safe out there, friends.
Lions do not concern themselves with the opinions of sheep.
Mother, log off your gambling site and vacate the living room.
Fuck you, bish, I gots to gamble.
I need to do my Godot-centered internet show.
But nobody watches your gay little internet show.
Mother, you leave me no choice. Nobody messes with my gay little internet show.
Alright, yeah, what's up, dude? Hold on, let me put the music back on. There we go. Alright, so... let me make sure I can see all the wonderful comments, all the great things people are going to say about me. Alright, hold on. There we go. Alright. Yeah, so I'm working on this underwater level. Hold on, I'll show it off in Godot. What am I doing? I've done a lot of planning. Welcome back, man. Oh, thank you. I've been working with one of my friends, Kibble Bites. We've been creating this game. We kind of slacked off on, well, I kind of slacked off on Thanksgiving. I don't know about him. I don't know if I want to show that off. I just want to show off this. I'm making some enemies for this level area. So it's going to be a typing game where you are basically on this track, and we got to make these bad guys over here into eels instead of what they are currently, which is like just baseline enemies. Yeah, so if I play this scene, let's see if it actually works right now. Oh yeah, I was working on the cutscenes, but yeah, essentially we would, you know, type in what we have here. This isn't like our latest build, this is kind of like an older version of it. And then we move on to the next interaction. So yeah. And these assets here I actually bought, I didn't make all these. I gotta get this cutscene stuff off. I think I can actually take that off here. Let's see, here. Dialogue, let's just hide it. There we go. Yeah, I'm basically just showing off the level right now. I gotta correct some, the jagged movement is really good.
Yeah, but the idea is you're going to be drifting through this scene and get attacked by different types of enemies. So, namely stuff like this guy here. We're still working on him. He looks pretty shitty right now. These are curves, so I think once I make them into meshes, and I might remesh the whole shape, and then make this like a darker green, I think it'll look better. Especially coming at you in here, it'll look better in the game engine, with little normals and shit. And now we appear to be sideways. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, now we're upside down. Oh, I like this one though. We do fly through the barrel. But it's all fucked up. Great. Yeah, so looking at it, it looks like this, straight up. And then we have that path that we travel on, and I just got to make this path a little bit better. We need more dots. Everyone needs more dots. But yeah, so that's the simple explanation of what I'm doing. I guess we'll jump back into Blender. I'm going to save this real quick, and then I'm going to open recent. I did this grab earlier, which is pretty funny. I like the way it turned out. Maybe not the greatest textures, and maybe we have some issues down here I didn't even really look at. But the player is mainly going to see him like, like this, and then he's going to walk up and hit with the claws. So hopefully we can hide some of that bottom. I might tilt it up more so the claws are more like, oh, it's not mirrored, you piece of shit. They already applied the mirror. What if I just tilt this on the X? That. Yeah, that's more like how I want it. So he's coming at you like this, and you do like swiping across. I did find this though, if you remove the texture here, and turn this up to 1, he just kind of gets this like funny look to him. I almost went with that style just because it was really funny to look at. Like that. It kind of looks like a Minecraft spider at that point. So I don't know, I might use that model for something just because it's so fucking funny. You're about to make some hobo bean salad. Sounds good. I used to make beanie weenies all the time. Yeah. It's not safe. Alright, so let's get back to the fucking heel. Yeah, so these are mirrored. I'm just not really happy with how round these are, but I don't really want to mess with that yet. My intention is to put a displacement modifier on them once I convert them into a mesh, and maybe play with them a little bit with a sculpting tool. But I'm not really even sure of the placement right now. So I guess we'll keep it like that. I got these bones, and I want them to come out of the actual red part of the thing. Mic is lower than the music. Awesome. Perfect. Just what I wanted. How is that? That should be a little bit better. Well, let me go to advanced audio properties. Main mic. Yeah, it's that one. We'll add an extra 10 decibels. Is that louder? I feel like that should be louder. That should be better for everyone. Now you can hear me cough into the mic and make a bunch of fucking annoying sounds. Is that good? I think that should be fine. I don't know. Maybe I should probably get closer to the mic too. That sounds fine to me. Hooray! I did it! Yay! I'm a very important person. Alright. Let me fucking bring this down. So that's my intention, is to have them sticking out like that. That looks way better. So we'll just do that for all of these, because I didn't make them as an array, because I'm a fucking retard. I could have cast it to a curve too, but I don't want to do that.
I'm going to do it like a real man would do it. Copy and paste it. And I'll show my inspiration for this project in a second. There was a game called Ocean Hunter, and I'm trying to kind of recreate that feel with this level. Alright, so there we go. We got some bones protruding from there. We got some protruding from the top. I think I'm going to make these bigger, because I can scale them individually. Yeah, I did show off the game, but I did say it was like an earlier build, and we don't have the new stuff in. I just showed off the level. I didn't show off like that much more. Basically, just to give this context of why we're making sea monsters. So I just showed like this area. But yeah, that's about it. I guess I'll show more later once we have like more cutscenes and shit or whatever. Kibblebites is the person that I'm working with. For anyone just joining the stream or whatever. So I want to do another probably red line up here. I think I'm just going to copy this one. I'm just going to Shift D and then get rid of the mirror. And I'll straighten it out. We'll put that one there. I'm just going to move it to where it should be. Yeah, VOD watchers take notes. For when I have my my big break as a lolcow and I do something completely fucking insane. I've been going to other Godot streamers and I've been going like, have you seen my streams? And they're like, no, I haven't seen yours. I'll check them out. So I want to see what their reactions are. Some of my old stuff. I don't know, I guess I'm more loose with the stuff I say than most Godot streamers. Creeps, losers, and pedos of Godot, yeah. You know what, it occurs to me that maybe I should just take this top top strip and make it red instead of trying to put one of these on there. I think that's what I'm going to do. No, there's a lot of good people in the Godot community. A lot of intelligent people. Let's add another material and make it the red material and assign it. Yeah, I mean, that's not horrible. I want to change this green texture, so I'm going to go into GIMP and I'll bring it up. Shit. I gotta find it. Alright. There we go. I made this with ChatGPT, so it's completely, I have no idea what the license on it is. I'm gonna assume it's okay. I'm gonna go to filters. No, I'm gonna go to colors. I'm gonna go to colorize and make it greener. Yeah, I think I want like a dark green like this, or like a neon type green. Let's try that and export that son of a bitch. Where are we going with this? I think we need to go to global assets, textures random, and say eel green. Let's make it a PNG or a JPEG. Then we'll go back to here and we'll go into eel. There we go. It's kind of Christmas colored now. I think I need to make it, if I go to UV editing and I just grab everything. I kind of UV unwrapped it, but not great. Can I just scale everything a little bit more? I think that'll make it look better, really. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. Looks more natural. Cool. So I think I'm going to add some of these to some other areas. And yeah, then we'll convert those into meshes and we'll try and make it look a little bit better. I might end up remeshing the entire thing. I think that would be really cool. And then I don't know. I don't know how well it's going to work. My graphics card's going to hate it for sure. GZ, bring that up. Kino Casino is back. I saw that Kanye West has apologized to the Jews. Very sad to see from Kanye. But he had to consult his rabbi, and they said the money's no longer coming in. So he met with Netanyahu, actually. All right, there we go. All right. Okay. There we go. So now, when he's coming to eat you, he's blocked by the fucking horns right there. Perfect. I need to add some horns to the top of this thing. So I'm going to Shift D, and I'm just going to get rid of the mirror on it. And then I'll probably spin it up like that. It's probably 90 negative, and then R 90 on the Z negative, possibly. I don't fucking know. There we go. I know that we're really winning with Afghanis. We've had 2 Afghani terrorist attacks. I think the one that was planned and one that actually was committed. So we're having, you know, wonderful luck with those people. Both brought in with super secret clearance that the government and the CIA was like, oh, we definitely need them. They're so special, super smart guys. They helped us out somewhere in some foreign nation or some shit. So bring them over here and let them next to your family. That's a good idea. Putting happy little spikes on this thing. Alrighty. I don't know if I should rotate these a little bit, but I think I'm going to have to move them around because I made the spine a little bit to the left and to the right. So it's going to have to be changed a bit. Like that. And I think I might just put like a big spike on the back here. Unrealistic, but I guess it would look really scary. And then we'll kind of forge them all into like a tail back here. That's going to be my intention. Let me go up top here. Oh, I hate this fucking song. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, I saw the Tucker Carlson clip of him saying saying the F slur, and I was like, well, I've been saying that on stream for a long time now, Tucker. You're not really that cool, okay? Me and my friends have been saying that since 2000, okay? And Piers Morgan is like, oh, I wouldn't even dare to say anything anymore. Not in my country, no. Yeah, I freaking hate Piers Morgan. As any American should. All Americans should hate Piers Morgan. And Jon Stewart. No, who's the other one? Who's the other fucking retard? Oh, man. The guy who's on Comedy Central all the time with the British accent. Fuck that guy. Yeah, fuck that guy in particular. Was working a job with this guy one time. Piers Morgan is if you made moral gagging your entire business strategy. Yeah. I was working with this guy installing shit at some people's house one time, and Jimmy Kimmel was on the television, and he was like, hey, Jimmy Kimmel's on. John Oliver. Yeah, that fucking fag. I hate fucking John Oliver. But, yeah, Jimmy Kimmel was on the TV, and he was like, man, I watch Jimmy Kimmel every night. And I was like, what in the fuck is wrong with you that you watch Jimmy Kimmel every night? Dude, your brain needs to be, like, examined for retardation. Fucking fetal alcohol syndrome on your ass. Yeah, alright. I hate people. I love being intentionally mean to people. It's the best thing ever. Alright, let's put this fucking horn right here. There we go. Now we got a legendary sea serpent, the tri-horned beast. As above, so below. That kind of makes him look like a dunce. I think we need it more down like that. Proud and protruding. Erect. Standing tall. And then I think if we bring this down, it's going to look absolutely retarded. There we go. Kind of looks like a Power Ranger. If that makes any sense at all. Probably not. He's got big lips. The eel looks Chinese. He does look a little Chinesey. What's this sea serpent for? I am creating a typing game with kibble bytes, and we need some sea serpents to go in this sea level instead of having just generic enemies come and attack you. Yeah, so we're making... I got this guy. I had a crab that was made earlier. But yeah, oh man, those textures are all fucked up in there. Let me just... Damn. Let's UV unwrap. There we go. I guess I could fix that by doing this, right? I could just bring one of those up there. There we go. It's a little bit better. But now I'm gonna have to grab... whatever. Should be fine for right now. Bardo Wolf. That's an interesting name. Reminds me of another person with a different name that's similar. Alright. Many such cases. Alright, let's maybe bring this in a little more. Yeah, so can't I, like, isn't it Alt S or something? And then we shrink it like that? Yeah, so. I think it was Aryan Wolf. I believe it was Aryan Wolf. That was the name. Alright. Maybe I won't do that. Alright. That's pretty good. So that one's mirrored. The problem is it's not sticking out on that side. You know what? We're just going to have to fucking apply all the shits, and we're going to have to redo the textures and shits. Can I do this? Can I do Control A, scale, and then, like, edit mode? Can I even UV unwrap a cylinder? Can you do that? I don't think so. Alright, let's fucking convert it. Let's apply. It has to be a mesh. Awesome. Wonderful. Okay. Object. Convert to a mesh. There we go. And I think what I'm going to have to do here is... yeah, there's a different there's a guy that I watch called Ethan Ralph, and he has this guy who like is who watches him all the time, and his name is Ada Wolf, but he's like a weirdo guy, and your name is similar to his, so that's why we're mocking it. So if I do this on the, okay, not that one, S on the Y, 0. So it's probably the most retarded internet brain fucking explanation as to what I just said that nobody's gonna get unless they have like, unless they watch Kino Casino or The Sector or whatever. What? Get a cat. Shut up. Yeah, you never heard of him. Okay. Just checking. We had to make sure you weren't, Ethan Ralph has been boring recently. Yeah. Well, he's hiding out in Mexico. He doesn't have a lot to do. Let's see how this looks. I guess I was just going to merge these. Let's go merge vertices at center. Oh man, this is going to be a fun one. At center. At center. At center. At center. Fucking cat. I'm pretty sure it's going to be these. I mean, this side really doesn't matter as much because you're never even really going to see it with the horn coming out. I just want it to be, I guess these two. Whatever. That looks better. And then we can do this. We can go to edit mode, UV, smart UV project. Control A, scale, edit, A, UV, smart UV project. And then if I go here, oh, that looks awful. Whatever. If I just hit all these, I spin them 90. That looks pretty awful. Let's go to just unwrap, and then we'll expand it out. Alright, let me do this. I'm gonna have to actually fucking do something. Okay. You get off my chair. Fucking cat. Alright. She's already messing with my feet. What do you want? Get out of here. Alright. Fuck. We're going to mark seam. We're going to hit this. Actually, we're going to hit the back of one of these and go here and say mark seam. That is Shitty Kitty. Hey, yo, bald cells, we're so back. I don't know if I like being referred to as a bald cell. It's pretty brutal. We call ourselves handsome cells over here. I have multiple men tell me how handsome I am all the time, okay? UV unwrap. There we go. Oh, wonderful. You did a really good fucking job. There we go. It should be on this one right here. Why are you on the YouTube chat, by the way, Sleazy? I thought you were, you know, cooler than that. I thought you were Kick Chad. But apparently... Am I recreating my vor fetish? Yeah, dude, I'm like Justin RPG. Rest your RAM. Won't you please rest your RAM? Love each other. Love each other. Holy shit, dude. I love watching that shit. I watched the Mad at the Internet stream on Justin RPG the other day. It was great. Why does this look so bad? I downloaded YouTube Vanced. It's more convenient, to be honest. Is that JD Vance's version of YouTube? So I just need to scale the shit out of it. Tub each other, love each other. Yeah, love each other. There we go. You can't use the funny emotes though if you aren't on Kick, yeah. Yeah, all these awesome emotes that I spent a lot of time making. Damn, I have to go back to work tomorrow. Yeah, all those awesome emotes that I made. Let's go ahead and convert to a mesh. Convert to a mesh. Convert to a mesh. We are going to convert to a mesh, and then we'll bring this side out a little bit. Let me do this. Cool. So I'm just gonna grab a bunch of that. And then I'm gonna grab this. Let's say GZ and move that out. Whoops. Let's go to material preview. Let's grab a little bit less. Shit. That's what I want to do. Alright. I know all the fucking key bindings because I'm a real fucking G. I don't eat Campbell's soup because I'm not a fucking poor. I can use more gamer terms here to be fair. Yeah, but you can't use manlick. It's still banned. Oh, you got a manlet license? You can't say it in me chat? Dude was too based for Campbell's. My thoughts exactly. That guy fucking rocked. When he's like, only fucking poor. Would you eat this shit? And then that foreign worker was like, he is being mean to the poor people. You must arrest him under the laws of the Global Geneva Convention of Faggotry. It wasn't an Indian guy. I just like to imagine it was. It was a Mexican dude, some guy named Gaza or whatever. But he was just like, I'm going to report you. Uh-oh, you said mean things about poor people. And I love poor people. It's like, man, just fucking shut the fuck up. I hate poor people. It's not like I'm rich or anything. I just hate the worship of the poor that like is instilled in all of our society. I did see Tucker Carlson popping off with the faggot. Yeah. And Piers Morgan not being able to take it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there is a thing about British people is that they're just so fucking, like, socialized that, you know, it's a lost cause with British people. They're all fucked in the head. So what I kind of want to do is, let's turn this off and scale it on the Y, like that, so it's thinner. And I guess we'll rotate it. Yeah, I think over-socialization is a huge problem. Who's Uncle Ted? Are you talking about... Is that what fucking Feezer said? Am I Feezer posting right now? I got that from Sam Hyde, my E-daddy, okay? I watch Sam Hyde and Nick Roachford all the time. And I pretend like I'm a realtor. Like I have money like them. Oh, Ted Kaczynski. Oh, bass. Yeah, hell yeah. Okay. I wanted to make sure it wasn't a TED Talk, because that would be gay. The guy who made those cool packages. Yeah. That guy who was very passionate about delivering objects through the mail. My passions include the outdoors. Creating stuff, homemade stuff, from stuff I find in my bunker. The Ted Kaczynski dating tape. Listen, ladies, I hate the government. I fucking hate them. And you can come and live out here in my schizo shed. Teddy Feezer Kaczynski. Damn, dude. Do you guys remember the Chappelle show where they had that that crackhead guy? And he was they had that one skit of him working at the mail office. And he gets the big powder in the mail and his eyes light up and he just starts fucking snorting it. And then they're like, They're like, be on the lookout for anthrax. And he's like, oh, what does anthrax look like? And they're like, white powder. And he's just got it all over his fucking face. That was one of the greatest sketches ever. That was a true and honest sketch about who works at the fucking post office. Not that I like Dave Chappelle, by the way. The guy's a fucking loser. But that one sketch was really funny. I like Jeff Dunham. I like the guy with the little puppets. I don't watch nothing unless it's got a puppet version. I need to start showing up to work intoxicated. Yeah, dude, hell yeah. I think when employers see that, they go, there's a fucking real man. There's a man that I can fucking depend on. Because I think people at the higher levels all get fucked up. A lot of the bosses I had, I mean, not right now, but a lot of the ones I had before, I'm pretty sure they were on something. Because they were under a lot of stress. They're just like, I'm going to get fucked up today. So I think they recognize, they're like, there's a real man like myself who's willing to get high at work. Yeah, I've got upper level management written all over me. I'm taking my 18th bathroom break of the day. There's smoke rolling out the top of that motherfucker. Dude, I had a foreman one time who I knew every time he came into work was just baked out of his fucking mind. Yeah, a lot of the places I worked were like that. Yeah, I instantly know who's going to be friends with me when I'm like telling them stories like that and they're like horrified. And I'm like, what do you... I guess we're not going to be cool. I guess we're not going to be friends because you're lame. Yeah, dude, I met this Asian guy. His name was Tom at my other job. And he was like, he'd been working at the place there for like 30 years. Pretty decent guy. But yeah, he told me that he would he would like go to his buddy's house every day, and they would just fucking get wasted. And he would call his wife to pick him up, and he's like, sometimes I'm real embarrassed. I gotta call my wife to pick me up, but you know, it's not so bad. I was just like, dude. Yeah, you gotta you should start smoking weed. I know you were hating on me for being a pothead, and I do understand that. You should hate potheads. Potheads are like fucking despicable, but you know, you don't have to be like an annoying faggot like most of them. You can be cool. How's the project? This is what we're doing for the project. We're making this sea serpent. It's going very well, as you can see. I'm definitely not wasting all of my time. My efforts are very important. The universe recognizes me. I think I'll have great rewards in the afterlife for what I'm doing here. I truly believe that. I think God's looking at me and he's saying, John, this is the best use of your time I think you could ever do. This is the highest heights you could ever achieve. You're definitely one of my special little soldiers. What's the white man's drug? Tobacco? Tobacco is pretty awesome. I don't smoke anymore, but I used to smoke all the time. It really does help pass the time, you know, just get you there faster. You'll definitely, you know, speed run life. Whoops. Uh-oh. Oh, you made it. How's it going? Yeah, we're making a sea serpent. Jim's on the up and up. Dude, Jim, with his fucking cancer, smoking all the time, and I don't know if this is true or not, but Josh Moon basically said that Jim's cancer is getting... Jim's specific type of disease could have been alleviated a lot by him ceasing smoking. So his like refusal to stop smoking is pretty awesome. How's it going, Covino, by the way? I watch your streams all the time. I always say hi. I say hi to all the other Godot YouTubers, too. I go on to, like, Bitlytic stream and say hi, or, like, random people. Very based. Yeah, I'm very glad that Jim is going to survive. Oh, yeah. What we're doing is making a... we're making a typing game, like Typing in the Dead, so we have this little scene here. That's not a great demonstration of it, but we got these enemies. So we're making some sea serpents to put in here instead of having the naked mannequin men. So, but yeah, that's the gist of it. We had a crab made, and now we're making this guy. Yeah, God bless Jim, yeah. Well, Jim was the person who was just like, man, we really have to mock these people because, you know, otherwise they're going to believe that they're, like, sane, rational. I don't know, I really like Jim's philosophy of, like, you know, if you don't like things in the world, you have to mock them. Yeah, Jim was responsible for all my red pills. Yeah, same. I remember showing people Jim during the Wu flu shit. That was the best. When I was telling my family, I was like, you gotta look out for this this Chinese flu. Those Chinese people are gonna send us something fucking awful. They're a bunch of evil bastards. And then my family was like, yeah, you're crazy, John. And then the Wuhan virus came out, and I was like, see, I told you. I was listening to this guy named Jim who's dying, and he was telling me about the sneaky Chinese flu. We've got this little girl anime avatar, and she's like dressed up like a disease spreading death. We got this song on the intro. And they thought I was crazy, but yeah. Then afterwards, they were like, yeah, you were so right, John. You're so smart. Good thing you bought a gas mask. I copy all my opinions from Juice. Yeah. Especially when it comes to Neko Shota. Yeah, oh no. What was it, Josh's fucking Blockland days or whatever? I don't know. Don't be mean to Josh. Josh is okay. Who else would you watch if it wasn't for Josh? He's clearly on our side. Oh, my art list. Let's go to Lo-Fi. Corona-chan, yeah, that was great. Do you think they could do another Corona? Would everybody go inside again, or would everyone be like, go fuck yourself? I'm not doing that. I definitely wouldn't take any more vaccines. Not that I'm still unvaxxed. I'm still completely safe. I don't have any myocarditis like the rest of those sheep. Yeah, Mornings with the Man-Child was a great time for me. I was unemployed, so I would just tune into Jim and watch Mornings with the Man-Child live. And that was the best. Even though, like, he was, like, on his cancer stream. Dr. Fauci, give me my vaccines. I like to think more people would go outside. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, Fauci, dude. Fauci was fucking crazy. And they made everyone come out and clap for the National Health Society and all that shit. Man, that was a crazy time. Alright, let's go ahead and... Can I loft these fucking things? Loft them. Oh, good. Yeah, just what I wanted. Alright, let me do it this way. I might have to actually merge them. At center. At center. At center. I wouldn't mind another scamdemic as a true Sigma. Yeah. Yeah, I was, oh man, the mask thing was killing me, having to wear a mask every fucking wear. That was retarded. But now I have a shiesty, so I can just wear that. I can be sketchy as shit. I got the camo one. It's great. Yeah, I want to completely destroy Gen Alpha's social skills need to be completely eradicated. They need to be like cavemen, like grunting at each other. That'll be what we'll do. Yeah, what was it? Cuomo was like, get a free burger, put your vaccine in, get a free burger. People hated Cuomo so much he lost to the fucking, like, Muslim radical guy. Alright. Let's grab that and UV. Can we just unwrap it? I'm gonna smart UV. Yeah, we'll just unwrap it. Fuck it. And then we'll go to UV editing. I think there's a better way to do it, actually. Let's go back to the layout. So I'm going to grab that one, and if I grab, like, this one, and I mark them as seams, we should be good, right? To be honest, I feel bad for those people who had no choice because their family was going to disown them 1984 style. Yeah. My employer was really pushing it. Like, they would literally come by my workstation and be like, are you going to get the vaccine? And they're like, we want to make sure that everyone here remains healthy. And I was like, dude, I don't, you know, I'm not getting the vaccine. I am healthy. Like, I'm completely fine. Yeah. And they even passed out this big propaganda pamphlet about, like, this is Jeff. Everyone told us how strong and healthy Jeff looked. But then Jeff got COVID, and now Jeff is gonna die. And it's like, dude, I don't fucking... like, this is like Chinese communist bullshit. Fuck off. Yeah, get the vaccine, stupid goyim. Get it in ya. What's the problem? Moderna stock has to go up right now. We need it. Dude, the guy from Moderna, who's like, who came out and did the press conference afterward, who didn't address anything except he's just like, we expect our profits to go up. We expect them to go way the fuck up. Up in the sky. That was so fucking funny. Yeah. I was like, damn, if they make me get the vax, I'm going to have to quit. But they didn't, so, you know, they just pushed it. But they didn't actually, like, force anyone. People would come up to me and, like, be like, you know, John, I'm just, I don't want to be, like, a conspiracy theorist, but I don't trust the companies that are making these vaccines. And I'm like, dude, yo, I don't trust the fluoride in the fucking water supply. I think it's the Jews putting it in there to make us gay. It's just like, I could never say that to these people at work. But it's like, you know, that's what I'm like, you know, I'm like a fucking fringe conspiracy theorist lunatic, buddy. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, yeah, really? You think the multinational conglomerate corporation doesn't have your best interest in mind? Fucking shocker, dude. They were like so scared to say anything. I'm like, have you ever seen this movie called The Greatest Story Never Told? Globo homo fluoride. They're doing it. It happened to me. Yeah, it's just made of lead. There are bad ghosts in the pipes. You cannot drink it. That's how they have to do it in certain countries. There are scary ghosts in the pipe that will make you go poo-poo. You cannot drink out of that pipe. There is scary ghosts in there. Alright, if we unwrap it now, and then we go to shading, UV. I'm going to spin it 90. And we'll get both of them. Yeah, dude, I always use my super Alex Jones reverse osmosis water filter, and I only drink my own urine because it's the safest. I know no one's contaminating it because so I'm gonna live my best life drinking my urine in my Ted Kaczynski shack. You know, and no one's gonna control my way of thinking. You know, it's not so bad with the water filter, actually. I only drink Black Rifle Coffee Company coffee and my own urine. Yeah, my thinly veiled fetish. Oh, I've got to give more of my money to Black Rifle Coffee Company. My whole family buys that stuff trying to be like patriotic, and it makes me like, oh my fucking god. Alright. That's looking better. That doesn't look like shit, does it? I think it looks really good. They put guns on the can. There's an American flag on there. Dude, the worst are the people who are like Star Wars fans or like fans of other stuff but patriotic. There's something so cringe about seeing like Darth Vader in red, white, and blue, and you know, then he's like being sold with mugs at like the Dollar Tree, where it's like, I don't know. I just saw one of those the other day, and I was like, just fucking burn that shit. Like, don't we have enough of this consumeristic fucking plastic? Gotta slap a jiggle bone on that thing, yeah. Jiggle bone. Alright, I think we're going there. Welcome to Kick, by the way. Kick is the superior website to YouTube. Kick allows pretty much anything. Yeah, Kick is pretty awesome. Oh, YouTube is slow. Yeah, I've like YouTube sometimes on Restream it'll show me I'm streaming to like 500 people, and I'm like, there's no way there's 500 people watching. I don't know why it's saying like it's usually like no more than 7. I don't know. I guess that looks pretty decent for now. I might shrink those in on the Y. Depends if he's a Jeet. Covino is another Godot streamer. He's definitely not the Jeet. Definitely not Indian, I can confirm. Alright, so that's fine. Sleazy always tests people for Indian heritage so we can weed them out. He's got a specific bias towards Indians. Alright. Let's, I think I need something right here in the middle. Like a big, I kind of want to add like a Dark Souls eye right here in the center. I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's very important to this character. Yeah, he likes to he likes to bully people who are born of a low class, apparently. what am I even trying to do here? I need to inset this, so I don't need to do it like that. All right, let's grab here, and we will inset the fucking thing. I don't even know these Indian swear words you're saying. I'm sure they're slurs. All right, so let's bring this up a little bit. And they got toxic. Guys, this is a fun, family-friendly stream to pay my bills, okay? My name is DSP, and I need you to all give me some of your money. I need my tips. I'm not going to play the video game unless you guys tip, okay? The elite is the lowest part of the castle. Guys, think of the advertisers. Stop what you're saying. Guys, think of my bing bing woohoo money. I need Black Rifle Coffee Company to sponsor me, okay? And they won't sponsor me unless I tell you how much I love global industrialization of my country. How much I love surrendering to the global system, okay? So everybody, tell me how much you love globalization right now. All right. We need another eyeball. Yeah, own nothing and be happy. Yeah, maybe I can get a sponsorship from, maybe APAC will sponsor me. A Charles Schwab emote. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, just because the free market never works in your favor doesn't mean we have to stop it. All right. Is this the Dragon Ball Z dragon? I don't know. I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z. I'm not as cool as you. Lame-o. Sorry, I was too busy watching Evangelion, pondering the universe, okay? Alright, I think we're going to have to unwrap this. And it's going to look terrible. Just good enough. I think we're going to have to add another thing. I worked at a cell phone repair shop, and the amount of people that had, like, Dragon Ball Z on their phone for, like, a phone saver was pretty crazy. What happened here? Oh, shit. It changed everything. Damn it. Hold on. Maybe I can... whatever. Okay, whatever. We'll just fix it real quick. Damn it. Alright. This is what you want to do, is move every vertice individually. That's when you know you're really good at this blender thing. I forgot you need little girls in your animes. Yeah, no, I don't watch animes, okay? I'm not like Joshua Connor Moon, okay? I'm not like Gator. Oh man, did you guys see the procession of the Gators? Hold on, let me see if I can bring that clip up. That has to be brought up. Let me, I gotta hide my screen real quick. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Fuck off, ad block. Procession of the Gay Tours. Oh, you can't see the screen. Mad at the internet. Oh my god, if I can't find this. I can't fucking find it. Oh, shit. Hold on, I'll just go to Mad at the Internet's channel real quick. We'll go to his shorts. Here we go. Okay, now I can show my fucking screen. This is very important. We'll hide the Dragon Ball AMV.
Snito for says, Josh, is this what Gator did to his Puerto Rican GF at the anime convention? Yes.
VTuber meet and greet, dude.
Look at all the Gators. The Gators go marching on. They're pushing their Oshis to fame and glory. Okay. This is not AI. This is a real VTuber convention.
Man, yeah, that made me laugh, and I pull that up every now and again just to laugh at it. It's really good. I'm sorry, Gator. Alright, let's just move these things in like that. There we go. Flawless. Exquisite. Exquisite. Alright. What a wild time to be alive, yeah. No, Dad, I can't come to church with you. I'm taking my Oshi down to the anime convention. They are my real friends, Dad. I met them online. All right. Yeah, I wonder what you would do if you were a parent and your kid was like, I want to go to a furry convention, and they're like 12. You're like, no fucking way. Alright, we need to, I think, bring this down a little bit. I think there was a lolcow that did that. We need a scarier looking eye. This looks really gay. We need something really cool. I think if I go to make human, they might have something. I would say sure, and then drop them off at the gym. Yeah, perfect. Alright, we don't even really need that. All we really need is the materials. Don't we have eyes? And don't we have like we have zombie eyes? And if we go to community, I'm sure we have more eyes. I think it's under material, actually. Eyes. There we go. That's the good one. Reptile eyes. That's pretty good. Sunspot. Earth Moon eyes. That's like some Tumblr shit. Elves fruitcake eyes. Okay. Sapphire rainbow eyes. Brown cat eyes. Let's do the... I think this one's the best. Let's download that. Alright, and then if I just... Maybe I have to click off this. Re-click on it. Do we have it? I don't think we do. I think it's all fucked up. Alien eyes. Let's try this one. Sometimes it doesn't work. Let's download the cat eye too. dual cat eyes. Oh, great. That one looks not really scary. What else do we got? Daz, dragon eyes. Alright, dragons. Cool. Snake eyes. Yeah. Zombie eyes. We already got that one. Trans eyes. Hero, yellow eyes. 6 eyes. Anime, made eyes. Perfect. Let's get that one. That one's too kawaii. And we shall... Let's get the smoky eyes too as well. We can put that on him. Oh, it crashed. Wonderful. I bet it's going to not open now. If you crash again, and I have to... Sometimes you have to remove the fucking last file that you downloaded, which is hella fucking annoying and gay. But it might have to be done. No, okay. Alright, let's go to materials. Let's go to eyes. Let's see what type of eyes do we have. Dragon eyes. There we go. That's perfect. Reptilian. So let's export this as a film box. We got the Chris Chan model. Let's just go to human models and just say pull eyes from. And then we'll import them. Import FBX, pull eyes from. Delete the body. We'll come up here, and there's always like a shell on these eyes for whatever reason. You gotta crack them open like eggs and then suck out the juices. Vertices. And then we'll rotate them. He looks pretty dorky with the eyes like that. Yeah, there we go. There's our dragon. Scary. Let me try this. All I wanted was the material. Not that one. I think it's this one. Yeah. Alright. So then if we go forward facing, we go to edit mode, and I'm going to have to spin this 90 degrees on the Z, bring it forward, and we'll go UV editing. I think if I go here and I go UV project from view, and we then select dragon eyes, I'm gonna get rid of this up here. That looks kind of cool. I don't know. I might make it red in whatever. We need maybe some emission to it. Let me do this. I'm gonna go to shading. I'm gonna grab this, and actually instead of, we're gonna pull out that alpha, we're gonna put this in. I'm going to plug that into the emission. Oh, I'm in the wrong fucking folder. Yeah. What was I trying to do here? Oh, I'm going to put this as the emission. So that way it kind of has a glow to it. And we're going to add a normal map, probably. I might make the eyeball in the middle a little bit bigger. I think I should. And we can do that by shrinking it, right? We can just shrink it like that. That looks scarier. And we'll do the same thing for these over here. I just gotta turn this shit back on. Edit mode, nice. I'm gonna go from here and say UV project from view. And we'll go, where's my fucking materials tab? Materials tab, there we go. Bam, high poly, perfect. back to UV editing. There we go. Alright, let's go to rendered. Let's go to layout. So I guess this is what the player is going to see. I don't know. I still don't super like it. I gotta fix this area up here. I don't know why these are up so high. Whoops. S on the Y. There we go. What should be more like that? Oh, you know what? I think we're missing. Damn, that was Y. I forgot to apply my fucking thing again. Whatever. Not a big deal. Perfect. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. We probably need some type of like fin coming off of here and there as well. And then I think I should put spikes on the outer wall there too. So let me do this. We'll bring them down. We'll do it like in between those. And then I'm sure we're gonna have to move it a little bit closer in and just fix that shit up. And then I might call it for the night. I might go play Dark and Darker with my brother. Dark and Darker, pretty fun, by the way. Really like that game. Oh my god, how many fucking bones does this fucking thing fucking need? There we go. Oh, good. That's just like levitating off the fish right there. Perfect. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Alright, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to wireframe. Let's go to material. I'm going to do this and say GZ, bring it down. And yeah, I think that's better, right? Yeah, we might have to come down here and give this area some specific fixing. Let me make sure it's wireframed. I have a ton of Thanksgiving leftovers that I'm glad my family gave me. I don't know why I just shouted that out, but yeah, got a bunch of fucking leftovers. My family's really rich, though. I just realized how rich they are when I went and met with them. But they're also much older, so that would make sense. Okay, alright. Grab that fucker. Grab this fucker. bring them down. Then if I bring them in, let's go to alright. Oh, that's right, it's mirrored. So I can actually just move them in on the X. Sorry, I'm starting to get pretty friggin' tired. There we go. And then we'll just move them around a little bit. This is high class stuff right here. Alrighty. I'm sure there's someone saying, like, why didn't you just cast it to a curve? And it's like, yeah, I guess I could have done that, couldn't I? But then you wouldn't get to watch me move all these, would you? That's looking pretty damn good. Alright, so we added more spiny bits to our dragon guy. He does need some type of tongue, probably. I think we can just do like a... I'm just going to do a plane. And we're going to shrink it down like that. And... probably pull it out like this. It's just gonna go like way back in the mouth. There we go, and then we'll bring this up like that. Definitely have to make some cuts in it. There we go. A, G, let's go with Z. I'm going to put this down here. Bring that over there. And maybe put this like right here. And we'll just shrink that in. And then we'll grab the whole thing and just do an extrude on it. A, E. We'll bring that up like that. And I'm probably going to add a subdivision surface. There we go. And we'll make the material the meat material. So now we have that. We'll go edit mode, A, UV, smart UV project it. Object, shade smooth. Control A, scale, edit, UV, smart UV project. There we go. And then we'll go to the actual UV page, I think. What do we just, whatever. And we'll make it bigger. There we go. So now we have a an evil electric demon. I was just supposed to make a fucking eel. But, you know, it turned out as it turned out. We have a Calamite eel demon. So, I guess I should fucking animate him at some point. We'll probably do that tomorrow. I'm probably going to get going for now just because I got a lot of shit to do. And I got to work tomorrow. I got to go ship packages. Alright. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Let's put it in cycles and really annoy my computer. Yeah, it looks cool. I guess, yeah, so the plan is that they'll be, like, over here on the screen, they'll kind of, like, snake around, and then come back and hit the player, and then you'll have, like, the word to type kind of following them around, I guess. We might even use him as a freaking boss, just because he looks, you know, more scary than the average C whatever. But, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here for right now. I'm gonna say peace out, y'all.